guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Casey and this is Casey Crochets. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a crochet-a-thon. You've heard of read-a-thon, which I've seen all over the internet, which I will do at one point in my life. But today I'm going to be doing a crochet-a-thon, a 12-hour bender of crocheting. I have already started. I started at 6:30 this morning, and so far I crocheted a cat bed, which I'll show you. This cat bed is for my friend's cat. It's kind of hard to tell what it is. I've noticed for the ones I've made with my cats, like this one here, once they lay on it, it gets really flat. This one in particular, I started to run out of yarn, so the cushion isn't as cushiony, and they lay on it and it gets really flat. So her cat is big, but this will definitely flatten out once he starts laying on it. So that's what I made so far. It took me about an hour and a half. It's now 9. I started on another project for her birthday. It's a Polaroid holder, like a little photo frame that I've been using Mahum's tutorial. She is an excellent, like, she's really good at explaining things. She has the best patterns, like everything's so cutesy and girly, very much my aesthetic. So I definitely really like her videos, and I think a lot of what I'm crocheting today will be from her. I think I saved some videos. I already did the cat bed, working on the photo frames, and then want to do a couple other things and, you know, see how far I get, if I can make it the full 12 hours. My wrist is starting to hurt, so I'm definitely trying to like pace myself and not go as fast, because that cat bed, I really wanted to see how fast I could whip it out. And yeah, so it's a little sore. Here's Milo. So yeah, I'm excited that you're here and crocheting with me. Hopefully you're crocheting as well while you're watching this. And let's get into it. So far, this is what I have for the Polaroid holder. It's looking really cute. I'm really excited to finish this. Here's the back panel. And again, Mahum, she is so good. I'm gonna link this video down below. I'll probably, if I watch it, there is one thing I'm working on today, my tank top that I've like tried to make my own pattern for, that I won't obviously be linking because I'm still working on it. Hopefully a free pattern sometime in the future. But any video I use today to like make something, I'll link it down below. But yeah, here's the back panel, and then I'm making the front panel, so I'm going to continue to do that, and then I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. So I need to reprint the picture because my printer is like running out of ink. I might go to like CVS at some point and like try to get something like printed out and that looks nicer. But this is what it looks like. I think it turned out really nice. It looks really cute. She's so tired. Oh. Okay, so I've made 2 things today and it's almost 10 o'clock. I think that's pretty good. I mean, I took a break after the cat bed, and then I started on the Polaroid like photo holder, and then yeah, I just went downstairs to grab like a little snack and then my water. So I think I'm just gonna like try to decide what I want to do next. Another thing on my list I thought about making my friend was a journal cover, and I still kind of want to do that. And then for myself, I'm working on a tank top pattern. It's my own pattern. I'm just trying to like figure it out. So I really want to finish that today. And then nice to haves, I would love to make a wallet for myself. My wallet got ruined in a flood, and then my friend gave me another wallet, but it's just kind of hard to get my cards in and out. So I think I just want to like crochet a wallet. And then randomly I saw on Pinterest this like phone case. I would love to have a crocheted phone case. Like I just need to like try to find a really good tutorial for it. So yeah, I think next I'm gonna work on the tank top. Quick little outfit change. Still have on my pajamas. I'm a little chilly and I love like the pink and the brown. So cute. So next I'm going to work on my tank top like I said. So far this is what it's looking like. And I'm winging it. What inspired this tank top was like strawberry matcha. I don't know, like that's just kind of like the vibe that I'm going for. Originally when I thought of the idea, I thought I'd make the front panel like going this way and then have a back panel, but now I think I'm gonna like have it going straight across and then down and then still a front panel and a back panel, but like more like vertical instead of horizontal. I feel like it's gonna be too big because I always do that, but I think it'll be fine. If it's too big, I can always make another one smaller size. I started to write down the pattern on this flashcard, so I'm gonna write it down in this journal I got yesterday. So cute, right? I got it at Target. So I've already written a pattern in here that I've been using a lot, the cat bed pattern. It's just easier for me to like just quickly look at it instead of like watching the video again. When I do that, like when I, use the same pattern multiple times, I just write it down, and usually it's on like a scrap piece of paper and then I can't find it. So I thought I'd just always have it in a journal, which I think is a great idea. I'm gonna convert this flashcard to my journal, and then yeah, hopefully I can finish the tank top today. If I can't, you know what, we're gonna work on something else. So I actually wanted to talk a little bit about social media, using social media and scrolling and all of those things. Like in last year around this time, I started YouTube. Clearly I fell off. But at that time, before I started YouTube, I decided to delete TikTok and Instagram. So for a few months, like I didn't have either app, and I just instantly felt more like creative, just like happier almost. Like I just didn't want to be on my phone as much unless it was for something like, finding a pattern. I was on YouTube a lot, and I think that's kind of like what inspired me to get back on YouTube this time around. And I still have Instagram, but I put a timer on my phone so that I'm not using it as much. And even I deleted it. I haven't re-downloaded TikTok or anything like that, which I was on quite a bit. Definitely like can tell the difference. Like I can really see the difference in like how much time I spend on my phone, and it was kind of getting to the point with Reels, which is why I put a timer on my phone, where I was kind of doing the same thing as I was on TikTok. So I set a timer on my phone, and even like just having the timer, knowing I only have like a limited amount of time to be on Instagram, I'm like not on it. Like I don't have the desire, and I've just been so creative. Like not only have I started back up my YouTube channel, even though, maybe no one will watch, I think it's just an outlet for me to like talk and, do what I want to do, like my art, my crochet, my, my writing. I just felt so inspired, and just watching other creators has made me feel inspired. And it's just brought this it's just brought something out of me that I haven't seen in a long time, since around this time last year, just inspiration. And in this past month and a half has just been really difficult for me, just mentally, and like just things I've been going through. And so having this has been like my light in the tunnel. Like even though I've been kind of going through it, like I redid my craft room, and I spend so much time in here now, and like even through it all, like I've been in here every night, like doing something for myself. And so I think just taking away social media in the sense of like I'm not scrolling. Like I'm on Instagram. I made an Instagram account for my crochet and everything like that, and writing. So I am on it, but definitely not in the same way. I'm definitely not like scrolling as much. And I honestly, when I do go to scroll, like it just doesn't feel good. Like I, do a couple and then I'm like, okay, like that's enough. I'm done, which I really appreciate about myself and, being able to stop, which is definitely not something I was used to before. Like you just keep going until you're finally like, where have the last 4 hours gone? And that's what was happening every time I came home from work, just like not knowing where my time was and just feeling really depressed. Like I couldn't even like, I felt like all I was doing was working, and that's, so depressing. I said in my last video, I really do enjoy my job and I love my boss. Like she's amazing. We like have the best time every day. We're laughing, we're working hard, but we're like making the most of it every single day. And I really appreciate that about my job. But my job is not who I am and not what I'm super passionate about. Like I love working in HR and I am passionate about it, and you can find passion in anything you do, but I'm truly passionate about making things, being a part of something greater than, work. And my work is great. I feel like a lot of people like, really don't like their jobs. And I guess like that's just not the case for me. So sometimes I feel like I'm not valid in like wanting to not do it. I think one day, like just eventually, like I want to do my own thing, and I don't know what that is yet. And maybe I'll never know what it is. And that's okay. And I'm content with working my job. And like my last video, like I am making my full-time job the hobby, and my hobby is my full-time job, and that's just what it is, and that's just what it's gonna be for now. But the most exciting thing in my life right now is obviously like creating and YouTube and crocheting and all those things, but I'm also really excited about my book. And I've always been that kind of person that has story ideas like throughout life. I've always had like just random Google Docs of like different story ideas and things like that. But I've never written any of them. I've attempted to multiple times, and it just never, like, I don't know where to start all the time with them, and then like it just never happens, and then I'll get another idea and I'm like, well, like maybe I'll pursue that one instead, and it's just kind of a cycle. But last year in like November, I had a really good idea, and just kind of inspired by some life events, and I kind of left it alone. And then yeah, I just last month, when I was kind of going through all these things I was going through, I just kind of needed an outlet to be creative and to get my thoughts and feelings on paper. And so I started writing the book, and I'm on chapter 5. And like that, just like, I know it's just chapter 5, but to me that's like I just would never have like imagined that. And I just really hope the momentum keeps going. Like I hope that I can continue to like be motivated to finish this book. And because I want people to read it. Like I really want people, like this story is kind of like important to me and important to my life. There are some elements that I feel like I've been inspired by my own life in this book, and I think it'll be really great and really fun and really good. Even if it's like, I hope it's not poorly written. I think I'm gonna like, I don't know. I'm hoping I will feel comfortable enough to publish. I'm like, that makes me really nervous. I think I could build up the nerve to publish my book. Probably self-publish, because I don't know about traditional publishing. Maybe one day try that route, but I think for the time being, just like self-publish and kind of like see where that goes. And I've been like watching videos on YouTube about it, and like honestly, self-publishing is becoming really, really popular, and a lot of authors are being discovered that way. So even if you self-publish now, you could be like traditionally published down the line. Anywho, I'm gonna work on this tank top and I'll see you once I'm done with the front panel because I'm going to at least finish the front panel. Okay, I think I got the front panel like mostly done. Also, I was thinking about it, I don't think it's gonna be too big. Yeah, I don't, because I've been holding it like right here when really it's gonna be like on my shoulders. Like obviously there's gonna be an opening for my head, but yeah, I think with the stretch, the front panel's done. Oh, that's so cute. Oh wait, I love that. Okay, yeah. Front panel done. I think I'm going to, I made some tea. I haven't had any yet because it's piping hot. Yeah, and like, oh my gosh, it's like, yeah. Some vanilla chai. Oh my gosh, this is like my favorite tea ever. Also, wanted ogres. It's me. I'm a wanted ogre. I'm gonna work on something else now. Let me look at my list. Okay, I think I'm gonna do the journal cover next for my friend. Let me go grab the journal. So we get free stuff at work all the time from this company. And they give us like random stuff with their logos on it to try and like, you know, get us to buy that with our logo on it. So this is a journal, or like a notebook. It like has a little pin on the side. The front just has their logo on it, so I'm not gonna show you, but it looks exactly like this. And it's like thin, but it's like really big. So I'm gonna crochet a cover to go over it, I think, and see if it turns out okay. A lot of the videos I'm seeing, like, you can make it any size. And I hope that she uses it and likes it. While I've been crocheting today, I've either been listening to some music or watching a video. But for the past like 2 hours, I've been listening to the second book of Dungeon Crawler Carl. It's pretty good. I really like the first book. The second one, I'm like about 3 hours in. I think it's an 8-hour-long book. I'm enjoying it. My fiance really likes these books, so I definitely want to like read them so I can talk to him about it. But I'm also reading a couple of books currently. I'm just kind of like bouncing between them. So might do some of that a little bit later, but like when I take a break. But I'm gonna continue crocheting and make my lunch. Some chickpeas, and I season them with this Greek seasoning, garlic, salt, and pepper. And then I have my hummus and carrots, and I'm gonna eat this and get back to it. Okay, not gonna lie, I took like an hour break. I had lunch, I talked to my fiance, we were just having a nice time. So what I want to do now is kind of clean up in here because I just feel like this whole morning I've done so many different things, and then I brought stuff up from my work bag that I wanted to put in here. Let's clean up real quick. Okay, I've cleaned off my desk a little bit. That's the one I'm currently working on right now. Got my 2 drinks, cleared this off. It's looking good, looking cozy. And of course we have Milo still sleeping. And then I brought these little trinkets home from work. So cute. I think they make the space cute and fun. So I'm gonna keep working on this journal sleeve. And yeah, I'll see you soon. You know it's real when you have to break out the wrist brace. I haven't worn this in so long, but honestly this feels really nice right now. I think it's just because I've been like literally crocheting all day. So I'm gonna see if I can actually, it's kind of hard to do with it on. I guess that's the point. So yeah, my wrist is starting to hurt, even though I took an hour break. What the heck? I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I might just continue with the wrist brace and see if I can do it that way. If not, I might need to take a little bit of a longer break, but I really wanted to get this done. I'm gonna take another break to give my wrist a break because it's really hurting. I'm gonna put my wrist brace back on. I took it off because it was kind of like digging into my hand when I was crocheting. So I was going slower, but I'm gonna do my nails. So my little press on nails. So I'm gonna do that, and when I'm done, I'll see how I'm feeling. As you can see, I put my pajama top back on, but I'm about to change again because, okay, hear me out. My wrist is like, my thumb is going numb. Guys, I really thought I could crochet for 12 hours straight. I've never done this before, by the way. I've been crocheting for 8 hours. I have taken breaks. I did take an hour break, some small breaks here and there, but my wrist is like on fire. I think I'm gonna like pause. I'm gonna go to Target to return this, what is it called? It's called a diffuser. It's like an oil diffuser because I didn't know it was harmful to cats. So I'm gonna return that and then maybe go to Hobby Lobby. I've like never really, I mean, I've been to Hobby Lobby, but I've like hardly been to Hobby Lobby. And apparently they have really great yarn, so not that I need more yarn. I spent way too much time in Hobby Lobby. They're really, really busy, so I just try to get in and out as fast as I could in there. And I got a couple things that I'm really excited to show you when I get home. 2 projects I'm gonna work on for the rest of the day instead of crocheting because my wrist still is not doing well. I still have the wrist brace on and it's helping. I'm going to redecorate my Kindle, which I've been wanting to do for a really long time, and I found all this cute stuff. And then I want to work on this like art project. I've seen this kind of art before. It's like kind of like scrapbooky style, scrap art. I don't know if that's the right term. I'll figure it out what the right term is, but I got some stuff for that too, so I'm really excited to do that. Okay, I'm back at home now. That was a doozy. But I wanted to show you some of the things that I got at Hobby Lobby before I get started. To redecorate my Kindle, I'm already going to use some of the stickers that are on there. Or I'm going to use some of the stickers that are already on there. And then I got this paper pack. All these cute little papers, and I can do so much with this besides redo my Kindle. So I'm really excited about that. And I got some more cute stickers. These are coquette stickers. And these are fairy tale cottagecore stickers. So I got those. And then for my other project, which I still need to figure out what this type of art is called, got this paper, like script, just writing, you can't even tell what it says. And then I got like these, like, they're not stickers, like, these are some of the, what are they called? Just like paper art. And then I got these stickers. So I'm just gonna kind of like see what happens there. I have some other stuff that I might use with it, but first I'm gonna do the Kindle. Okay, here it is, finished product. About to put the case back on. I was kind of sad. This is the only sticker that survived coming off of my Kindle. So I'm gonna put the case on, just kind of like a collage of photos. And the good news is if I don't like it, I can redo it because I have so much stuff. Here's what it looks like on my little pop socket. I think it looks so good. It looks so freaking cute. I'm obsessed. Okay. So here is all the stuff I bought this, these, and these stickers. The stuff that I have from a couple years ago when I thought this was cute. It's like some stuff in here. And then I have this book where like I can like if I need scrap words, I can use this book I got at the thrift store. I think the art is just called like junk journal scrap art, I think. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna put on some moody music and get to it. Okay, so this is the final product, I think. I made a little story to go along with it, so I want to read you. I wrote like chicken scratch here to make it like kind of, you know, not legible. But I wrote something that I feel will like kind of tell the story of what's going on here. Okay, so it's about this woman named Delilah. And Delilah has run away. But the writer of this doesn't know that she's run away. His name is Sebastian, and it's her husband. And he says, "My dearest Delilah, where have you gone? Every day that goes by and you're not here, I worry. Your disappearance is a mystery. Everyone here wants you to come home. We are so sorry. With all my love, Sebastian." What is he sorry for? What are they sorry for? They treated Delilah horribly. So she had enough and she ran away. That feels extra, but it kind of got me in the mood. I think it's cute. My fiance has like a trimmer, I think. I'm gonna trim this side to match this side so it's like even. Don't judge me, I got back into my PJs. It's been a long day. And speaking of, it's 6:31. I started this video at 6:30 in the morning. Well, I got started with everything at 6:30 in the morning. And yeah, been 12 hours of being in my craft room doing crafts, and it was supposed to be just crocheting, but of course my little wrists could not handle the heat. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my little cozy crafty corner of the internet, and I hope you like this video and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.